You're ranked in the top 5. Your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Canes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Notre Dame's offense will get first crack at it today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Caught in the backfield, it's lost. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Fields. Pulled down for the tackle. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Miami's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make the play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
They'll leave it with him. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Beck. Using the quick game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Hands it off. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Carr. Lost one deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right on the money. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on fourth down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it was a great call.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? To the air, it's Carr. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. This offense is racking up some yardage, but they've got to be able to finish the deal by scoring touchdowns. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone. Third and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Hand off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. And the Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. That's caught. It's Johnson. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Canes will have it first and 10. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass. It's Beck. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Daniels. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Canes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw. It's back. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll move the tight end. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Miami! Great job by the back on the option.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Open space at the 25. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. On the run, it's Love. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. He's got it on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Love. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, the ground game. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Canes will hustle to the line.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. They'll go to the air. He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Just going to keep it after the snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Trying to barge their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's back. Makes the grab.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. caught over the middle. It's Bauman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to